All right, so this week I want to talk about something that is kind of a project I've been working on with work here. You have guys who, for whatever reason, don't understand a policy or a procedure, and when you send it out to their manager dispatchers, for better or worse, maybe those manager dispatchers, with everything they have going on, they don't always have the time to explain things properly. For the past couple days now, and actually even last week, and it's going to be an ongoing thing until I get it completed, we have a new policy regarding cell phones, handheld devices, and things of that nature. That just says that drivers can't use them while driving. And basically what I'm doing is to make sure that I've done my due diligence. I'm going around to all of our locations and one by one or as a group as I can, getting these forms out to drivers that clearly outlines that policy and make sure they understand it, and I'm explaining it to them in person, one-on-one, or like I said, in that group, giving them an opportunity to ask questions about it. That way, if and when they violate that policy, I know that I've done everything I possibly could to make sure they understand it. So, that being said, sometimes people are just going to make, mistakes and things like that and not pay attention to what they're supposed to and break these policies that we have, whatever they may be. But, I feel part of my job in the safety department is not just to yell at them when they break it, but to make sure that they had an opportunity beforehand to understand that policy and try to make sure they can adhere to it as best as possible. So, my drivers are doing a great job, generally speaking. Looking at all the information I have, I think I have some of the best guys out there. But even the best, they still need to improve a little bit on certain things, and I want to make sure I give them every opportunity to do so. That being said, we're all human. We all make mistakes. But anyway, the point of this whole conversation I'm having here is to tell you that, go out of your way to make sure that anybody you're in charge of or dealing with knows explicitly what you're trying to explain to them, what you're expecting of them. Because a lot of times I feel like, the failure of them is actually somewhat my own failure, because did I explain this properly to them? Did they have that clear expectation? So go out of your way to do that. And it gives you a great opportunity, in my case, to go out, go on the road just a little bit and see some of these drivers out in the wild where they're operating, and kind of just have a conversation with them. And just like anything else, it doesn't have to all be negative. I go up and I explain this to them, and if they're at a location, they have a few minutes, and I'm not delaying them from doing their job, I'll sit there with them while they're unloading and have a small conversation with them, because that helps too, to just make sure they realize that you're human also. I'm human also. We all have the same goal and the same ideas at the end of the day. So anyway, that's all I got this week, and I'll see y'all next week.
Listen close, I got something to say. Safety first on this asphalt river. Keep awake, keep alert, don't shiver.